Now we're kind of cranking up the heat for the end of January.
Cranking up the heat.
Aren't
Can
we?
you believe she just said that in January? I agree. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of wild.
And quiet. Yeah.
But with that, we have melting that we've noticed during the day, and then at night that freezes, and sometimes, well, that leads to some fog. This isn't a completely clear picture. Looking out across the Twin Cities, you'll notice that we've had a little bit of fog in place, but with the current temperature down into the 20s, that means even freezing fog could be possible in some locations. So we're going to talk about that because that's not just now, that is actually for the next couple of days. And then actually some freezing drizzle for some locations across the state, mainly further off to the west. And then we'll continue to see those temperatures. They really don't fluctuate too much, but because of that temperature profile allowing for the potential of a little bit of freezing drizzle, that has prompted this winter weather advisory. It goes until 6 a.m. So heads up if you're headed further off to the west, basically from Worthington all the way up to the north. We did actually see the stretch a little bit further to the north. It looks like that did drop off. So pretty much the far southwestern section of the state could be dealing with a little bit of freezing drizzle. That's about it. It's isolated further off to the west. You can see our radar picture. It doesn't really show much on radar. Trying to see a little bit of reflectivity. It's not necessarily widespread by any means. So that's why it's just off to the west. It isn't a huge deal. It's not a huge system. Here's the low. This is going to continue to kind of shift further off to the south. It just kind of rides off to the south and just passing the state off to our south until we go into tomorrow. Here's the forecast. I was thinking about showing this, maybe not. It looks like we're just going to continue to watch that forecast radar pop up. A little bit of freezing drizzle again further off to the west. And that's about it. Metro, Twin Cities, you're not going to be seeing this. Other locations dealing with some issues. Further off to the south, we do have some fog. So current temp 26. Temperatures in the 30s further off to the west, and then your winds coming in either calm or about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So that is kind of a recipe for the potential of some fog. And we do have some visibility issues as we look out to Alexandria, Rochester, just about a mile when it comes to your visibility. And this has also popped up a dense fog advisory just further off to the south, basically Albert Lee, Fairmont, dealing with some visibility issues further off to the south, at least enough to where you could have that dense fog advisory. Back here in the Twin Cities, not too bad. Again, it's kind of quiet. 23 our low temperature. When it comes to the bus stop coming up here tomorrow morning, could be a lot worse, right? 6 a.m. 24, 25. Cloud cover in place with our high temperature tomorrow close to freezing. We're back to 31. A lot of the numbers here in the 20s and then some of those 30s thrown in there. Your 7-day forecast continues to ride around that 32-degree high temperature with a couple of chances of very light snow Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday, close to 40. There it is, 38, and that brings in that chance of seeing a little bit of rain and snow. This is kind of a different weather question, but I thought it was kind of cool. What weather phenomenon has a pH of 4.3? Sleet, lightning, acid rain, or the aurora borealis? I get this question a lot when I go to school talks.
Oh,
kids are very interested in this.
Smart.
So, well, I know. We'll see if everyone else is. Answer coming up later.
Thank you, Lisa.